but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love.
So we must see what we can devise for your amusement.
Bid her devise some means to come to shrift this afternoon.
Hey there, Anne. Welcome to TalkWord. You know, what's the difference between just having an idea and coming up with a truly brilliant plan? Well, a lot of the time, it comes down to one really cool verb, devise. Today, we're going to unpack this word and see just what makes it so special. So, what does it really mean to devise a plan? I mean, you've probably heard it before, right? But it's so much more than just making a plan. It's about crafting something carefully with a whole lot of intelligence and imagination. So yeah, let's dive right in. Okay, first up, the creative meaning. This is all about inventing and planning. All right, so at its core, devise is a verb, and it means to invent a plan, a system, an object, you name it. But here's the key. It's usually done using your intelligence or your imagination. It's not a random happy accident. Oh no, this is deliberate, it's thoughtful, it's a clever, intentional creation. Let's look at some examples to really get it. The engineers devised a new way to save energy. See? They didn't just stumble upon it, they carefully invented it. Or how about this? She devised a strategy to win the game. That implies some serious thought, right? Not just moving pieces around. And we need to devise a method for organizing our files. It's about creating a system, something smart to solve a problem. Okay, but wait a second. Devise isn't just for inventors and strategists. It's got this whole other life in the world of law, specifically with wills and property. Kind of surprising, right? Let's check it out. So, in legal speak, devise also means to leave real estate, like a house or some land, to someone in a will. For example, if someone's grandpa leaves them the family farm, the will would say he devised the farm to them. It's a very formal, very specific term that carries a lot of legal weight. So you might see something like, he devised his entire estate to his daughter. Or, the will stated that the farmhouse was devised to the eldest son. Now, are you going to use this when you're chatting with your friends? Probably not. But it's definitely a good one to know if you ever see it in a legal document. All right, let's talk about a super common pitfall. Devise has this sneaky cousin that sounds almost exactly the same, device. Oh yeah, this one trips people up all the time. But don't worry, we're about to clear this up for good. Okay, the difference is actually way simpler than you'd think. Devise, with an S, is a verb. It's an action word. It's what you do. On the other hand, device, with a C, is a noun. It's a thing, an object. So an architect will devise a blueprint. That's the action. And your phone? That's a useful device, the thing. So just remember, devise is the action, device is the object. Okay, theory is one thing, but now let's put it into practice. How do you actually use devise in a sentence? Trust me, it's super easy. It really just takes 3 simple steps. First, you need a subject. Who's doing the planning? Let's say, the team. Step 2, add the verb itself, devised. And finally, step 3, finish it with whatever clever plan or invention they came up with, like a brilliant marketing campaign. Put it all together, and what do you get? The team devised a brilliant marketing campaign. Boom, you did it. Sounds great, right? So, if you remember just one thing from this whole explainer, let it be this. Devise is a verb for inventing a clever plan or system. It's not just making something, it's about creating it with intelligence and a spark of imagination. So you've pretty much got devise down now, which is awesome. But that makes me wonder, what's next? What word out there has you curious? I mean, what word will you explain next? Well, guess what? You can actually answer that question yourself. Just head over to the TalkWord app. You can explore tons of other words. And even better, you can create your very own explainers, just like this one, to really master any vocabulary you want. How cool is that? Go on, give it a try.
Would love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love.
Would my tongue and thy lips work hand in hand, what splendid poetry they might devise.